Would you like a little masterclass on how to manifest through your emotional state? Now, it's very important to understand that sometimes you do have to put your emotions aside and do the work. Sometimes even when you're crying. Like sometimes you really just do have to learn how to do the thing even when you don't feel good. And despite what Abraham Hicks teaches, she does have the spiritual laws down pat, but how to apply them to humans, whatever she's channeling, it is not the highest level. So you can listen to Abraham Hicks, but do not wait to take action forever. Do not wait for an entire year, like I've heard she's recommended to someone, to just make a phone call, because guess what? It's the phone call that you make, that you know, that you keep seeing that you have to make, that's going to shift you into the better mood. You're going to feel proud of yourself. You're going to move forward. You're going to create momentum. But when you just sit there, keep waiting for that better feeling to come, it cannot come, because you need to take action to get the better feeling, right? Now, saying that, you also don't want to just take action and plow through and ignore your emotional state so much that you got anxiety in the background and think, oh, I'll just fix this later, as soon as I can get this goal, as soon as I make this money, as soon as I find this relationship, as soon as I get this body, then I can look after my anxiety. Then I can heal this back pain, these womb cramps, this stomach pain, this whatever sort of pain you have, thinking that it's a separate part of your life when they are so intimately connected. And I'm going to tell you more about that. So make sure you save this video, because this is going to be possibly one of the most valuable things that you see online today. So save this. And before I go ahead, if you want to learn from me, make sure you get on my email list. I'm Kai Clifford. I'm your spiritual guide and energy alchemist. Read my Healers ebook for free. This Healers ebook is going to teach you how to become a better healer for yourself and others, whether you're literally healing other people in a successful business, or it's just something that you want to do with your friends, or you just want to learn how to heal yourself. It's also going to teach you the missing link of forgiveness, which, as we all know, is so important when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to being in heaven, in the heaven states of mind, in the heaven realms, getting out of the hell states, the negative states of mind. It's going to teach you how to live your best life. It has prayer scripts, self-talk healing scripts, and you'll also be on my email list where you'll get inspired, motivated, and catalyzed and transformed through my teachings. So make sure you go to the link in my bio or spiritualsuccessjourney.com/healers ebook after this video. Okay, so let's jump in. To begin, don't just watch. Let's take a breath together. Pause those thoughts, big sigh, even if it feels silly, just do it. Okay, there's so many good reasons to take the breath, such as resetting your nervous system, releasing the cortisol, being calm, connecting with your higher self. Now you can also ask higher self or God, divine, infinite spirit, come in and guide me through this. Help me see the truth. Help me get what I need from this. Okay? Now, when it comes to your emotions, yes, as I said, sometimes you really do just have to put them aside and do the work. At some point, you are going to have to do that. But don't be in the other camp where you just ignore them as well, because here's the most important thing to know. Your business success, your manifestations, the opportunities that you want in your life, the good blessings that you want, the blocks show up in your pain. Whether it's emotional, like just unease and overwhelm, like what am I going to do? Or I can't relax, or I'm in resistance. Or anxiety, mental health issues, worries, blocks, neurosis, relationship issues, accidents that you have. Or chronic pain, like back pain that just keeps overwhelming you. And you're like, gee, you know, you keep having to reschedule your clients, reschedule your family because you're taken out by your back pain or whatever pain it is. All pain at its root core, which I've healed many people from chronic pain all around the world, including myself. I know how to do it naturally. As long as you're willing to show up to sessions and do the work, I can help you heal. And in the process, when you heal, my clients always have amazing results in their business. Their followings grow if they're into that sort of thing, which most of my clients are. Whatever you're ready for and whatever's meant to happen for you will show up for you when you focus on healing your emotions. So if you want one-to-one help with that, if you want to accelerate and not just dither about for years and figure out how to do this, because I've been doing this for 14 years, it's taken me a long time to learn this, then work with me. Otherwise, or end as well, practice this. Okay, so the most important thing to know is that you have to take time to get to know yourself without instantly trying to change it. That is the most important thing. So we often feel the fear, right? Feel this fear, feel this fear. Oh, release the fear. No, trust me, because I've helped many people overcome chronic illness, mental health issues, all sorts of things, and manifest amazing things, as I've been saying, okay? So just know that your instinct is going to be to instantly try to release the fear and get away from the fear, especially being indoctrinated into the, you can only think positive. No, we're meant to think positive thoughts onto our negative. You're meant to allow yourself to have an authentic experience instead of a fake one, because your emotions are there, they're happening. You allow yourself to feel the fear. Where do you feel it? Wherever you feel the lump, the heaviness, you put your hand over it and you say, oh, I do have this fear, or maybe it's jealousy, or maybe it's shame. Whatever it is, it's either from love and hate, and fear comes from hate, and everything else comes from that, okay? So that's the spectrum of life, of God, of the way our emotions and the universe works. So you want to allow yourself, and if you want to do this with me, you can, or you can write this down. Feel, where do you feel the fear? Now, if you want to get it up, you can think about, what is your big goal? What is the thing you want? Or what is something you have to do that's maybe overwhelming and scary? Okay, think about that. And now just let your mind sort of wander to, well, what could go wrong? Like, just ask. You're not going to create it by thinking it, because it's already being created in your nervous system. So we need to access it in conscious healing time. Now, where do you feel it? Put your hand over it, just gently. If it's around your throat, don't grasp your throat, but it could be right here, wherever it is, just put your hand over it. And say, ready? Actually do this. Pause your thoughts. Don't go away now. Say, hi, fear. And just repeat after me. Yep, I definitely feel you. And just accept, which is a physical relaxation feeling as you breathe, and accepting energy in your mind. Say, relax those cells, relax your armpits, your fingertips, your nose. Go, yep, I definitely feel this. And now it's probably going to start to get a little bit worse at first, but it's not getting worse. You're just uncovering what's already there, like digging up a big opal from underneath the ground. It's been covered up in dirt. You can't see it's there. And once you see it, it gets all big and shiny, all big and scary. And instinct will be to shy away. This is where you use your breath and you relax your heart towards the feeling. Ready? So first, what color is it? It's okay if you don't know. Make it up. It's okay if you can't see it. Make it up. If you did know, what color might it be? It might just be black. It might be gray. It might be 3 colors. Okay, give it a color. And now just notice whereabouts in your body the color is. You'll notice, does the color go up above your head? Or does it stop here or here or here? You'll notice if you move your mind through, at some point, that color and that feeling just won't be there anymore. This is how you turn it into an object. This is how we get the sub-personality that has the unconscious programs with the memories, the decisions, and the vows that you made as a child that are still running to this day, that causes all of your decisions, positive and negative really, but a lot of them are negative, the decisions you made as a kid from fear. This is how you get it up and you turn it into an object or a character or a monster. And then we can transform it into like a guardian or a friend or a kitten or a critter or a guide, something like that. And I have a free tapping on YouTube called the Monster Tap under Kai Clifford, Energy Alchemy or Energy Alchemist. Make sure you do that session. It is an old one, but it is so good. My sessions all over the years have been gold. Okay. So, high fear. What color is it? Say it again. It could change. It probably won't have yet, but at some point it will. Take a sigh. Now I want you to relax the clenching on the edges of the feeling, but not the feeling itself. Stay with this. Don't turn this off. Almost there. Okay. So now once it's up and it starts getting seemingly worse, your job is to say something like, we go many directions, but let's try this one. Say, I admit I'm really feeling this. I've been feeling this for a long, long time. Feel it, feel it, feel it. And say to it, I'm sorry that you're in so much pain. And this is where you can also tap through it, or you can just put your hands over it and breathe through it and really feel it, and that will also do a lot of the work. Say, I'm sorry I've been ignoring you and hating you. If you want, you can tap over it gently or rub over it. I'm sorry that I hurt you, hated you, rejected you like they rejected me. Big deep breath. Now breathe in a beautiful swirling light into your body. Ready? Big sigh, big yawn, even a fake yawn. Go, oh, relax that mouth open. If I can do it on camera, you can do it at home. Oh, relax your heart. And you might have to move your body, and you're going to just start sending nice thoughts to it. You might have to say, even though I'm feeling this fear, and I don't want to feel it, it's a part of me that needs my love the most. And say to it, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I want to know you. I want to know how to help you. Now then, we go into the 1-2 question reframe. And this part's really important. You can ask them really in either order and multiple times. And you can use this every day for the rest of your life. And you can teach this thing to your children and stuff once you get the knack. It's so important. The questions are simply, and you have to learn how to listen to it, how to have patience, how to not think over it, which is why one-to-one work or my guided recordings really is worthwhile. But also, if you have the gumption, the tenacity, the skill, and the determination, and you're like, I'm done just putting up with this and I want to know how to master my emotions, practice this every day, like learning the piano, learning a language, having a shower to clear the grime off. This will help clear the cortisol and stress off. You ask it 2 questions in a variety of different ways. Take your time. 1. You ready? Okay. Why are you feeling this way? Or you can start by saying, are you in pain? And you listen to get the yes up. And when it says yes, you go, oh, why are you in pain? And you listen. And if something doesn't pop up in 10 seconds, you don't go, oh, I'm doing it wrong, let me think of the answer. No, you just reset. You feel it, the color, da-da-da-da-da. Oh, why are you in pain? Feel it, listen, breathe. Listen. And then once it gets up, you can get it to tell you more about that. We'll go in much more deeply into this during a session. And then you can ask it, what do you need to feel safe and happy? And then you imagine it up, or if it's real world things, you do it as well. And then you can call in your higher self, ask your higher self to merge with this part of you. I command the divine forces within me to mobilize, move, and soak into this energy. Feel it. Help integrate my ego in a healthy way. And ask God, the divine, infinite spirit, whichever ones you like for the one true living creator, merge with my consciousness, God, divine. Take a breath. Thank you for thank you for listening and answering my prayer. Okay, now there's so much more we can do, but this is the basis of it, and there's really a lot more to it as well, but that's a good step. Now we'll be back. Please share this with a friend if you know that they're into emotional healing, manifestation, business success, spirituality, and you like to get the word out about good things that will help people. And as I said, save this, repeat this at least one more time. I know you're probably busy and there's many other things to watch, so I do honor your time and energy, but I also know that if you want to go from any low-level energy to joy and success and feeling like you're thriving, this is a key part of your life that every single person needs to know. So now it's your time to go and sign up to my Healers ebook, get on my email list, maybe dive through my other videos, content, blogs, whatever, or send me a message and let me know how this has helped you, or put it in the comments below. As I said already, I'm Kai Clifford, your spiritual guide and energy alchemist, and I'll see you soon.